Hello. Hello. Thank you for checking in. Great to see everybody. Hello. Hi. I hope everybody's doing good. How are you doing today? It is Thursday, and every Thursday is a regular feature of Live with Lorielle New called Stupid Question Day, where I put on the genius cap, which allows me to answer any question about any topic in the entire universe with complete accuracy. Guaranteed, according to me. So I hope you all have some questions for the genius! Genius! Hello, let me say hello to everybody. Hello, Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and Tesis and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip and Mark Mean and Star Raven and Angie Jonas and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Azure Yusuf and the Cram and Marcel and Jim Dandy and Sturgis Guy and Bill Knaus and Scott Kimmis and Philip Chandler and Sam and St. Clinton and N1QOV and Joe Barney and Red Stapler. Thank you for checking in. Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl. Let me make sure I've got everyone here. Wing Doggy. Marcel. Hello. Hello. I hope. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I had a horrible migraine. I wasn't able. I had to lie down and stay in the dark. Sorry. I was not well. I couldn't read, couldn't talk. I had spots. Bad migraine. No, just a bad migraine. Sometimes the kind of migraines where you can't see and you have to be in the dark. The real kind, not a headache, the migraine. So how's everybody doing today? It is super hot. It's like 90 degrees here in California. It's supposed to be 90 degrees all weekend. Hello, Sue! Woohoo! And so I hope you have some questions for. Hi, Philip. Hi, Sam. Sam has a question. What should I do at the Slauson cutoff? You should turn right. Actually, hello, Philip. Yeah, so I hope you have some questions for the genius. And thank you, Wing Doggy. Hello, Wing Doggy. Thank you for the GIF, G-I-F, GIF. Those are short repeating videos with no sound. Sam says, not a Carson fan, are you? Johnny Carson is well, I didn't see a lot of Johnny Carson. He's been retired for quite a long time, hasn't he? Marcel says, would you rather be filthy rich but have to be Justin Bieber's assistant, or dirt poor but get to be anyone's assistant you choose? Well, I don't want to be anyone's assistant, Marcel. What's that, choosing between rock and a hard place? Why do I want to be anybody's assistant? If I'm going to be an assistant, though, shouldn't I be filthy rich? In that case, I suppose I would be Justin Bieber's, if that's my rock and a hard place choice. Of course, hopefully I'll be able to get him get him on track and stop doing silly things. He's squandering his opportunities. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. I can't say that I'm a big fan of his, but then again, you kind of have to be in your early 20s or teens or preteens. He's a little young for me. He skews for a very young target audience, you know, age like 3 to 20. So, hi Angie! Woohoo! Thank you, Angie. Angie, did you have trouble signing in? Do you want me to send a... Yes, it's true, Marcel. I know it's shocking. I send an invite. Maybe... Hang on, Angie. I'm gonna... I sent an invite. Sam says the Slauson cutoff is where you cut off your Slauson. Actually, Slauson is a real street here in Los Angeles, Sam, and the Slauson cutoff, that's where Slauson ends. Oh, Angie says Angie says her browser says she can't support... Oh, I have no idea then. That's something between you and your computer. Well, very good to see you, Angie. We've missed you. Angie's on YouTube. Everybody says hello, Angie. Everybody on Google Hangouts, they all say hello and send their love and hope you're doing well. We haven't seen you in a while, so we're sending you lots of hugs and kisses and best wishes. And I hope everything is going really good in your life. Hi, Fairies Lover. And Fairies Lover says hello. Yes, Angie is on YouTube with Sam and Philip. We missed you too, Angie. And we're sending you all the positivity possible. Marcel says, would you rather pee every time you stood up or poop every time you sat down? I already do both. That's why I live alone. Adult diapers. David Jones says, who gets in trouble when the people who are supposed to protect us from pollution create the pollution? Yeah, thank you, EPA, for ruining the river in Colorado and dumping a ton of incompetence. That is beyond excuses. I don't know how that happened, but that is just horrible, very upsetting. Angie says 3 months is too long. Well, Angie, we've missed you, and I'm glad to see you, and I'm glad everything's going well with you. David Jones says some people think it was intentional. I doubt it was intentional, but I do believe that I believe it was incompetence. That's usually what happens. it's usually just a result of incompetence and nobody's in charge, or too many people are in charge and nobody's really paying attention because everybody, I mean, that's how I'm generalizing, but that's how most things go wrong, is that there's too many people and everybody just does their one little piece and nobody's seeing the big picture, and suddenly there's a huge problem. I don't know the details of. Marcel said, would you rather have knives for fingers or penises for fingers? I guess I would have to go with penises for fingers because you, at least you won't cut anybody. Ah! Yeah! Oh! David Jones! Linda says, yes, all you have to do is wear gloves. Nobody will know that you have a handful of dicks. At least you won't hurt anybody. David Jones says, finger licking good. Wow! Marcel! Marcel has the what if questions. Yeah, that makes a handshake much more interesting, doesn't it? How's everybody doing today? No, Sam! Sam, don't go. Hi, Wing Doggy. Oh, yes, so thank you, Wing Doggy, for the GIF. The repeating, I put it on Twitter and Facebook. It's just like 7 seconds of me. I wish there was sound. I like to imagine that I'm saying something very important and profound, but I'm talking with no sound. That's on Facebook and Twitter. Marcel says, if every time you had sex, it would take 1 day off of your life, how much sex would you have? Sturgis Guy says 20 years worth. Well, Marcel, let's think this. Only every time you had sex, it was 1 day, which means a year has 365 days. Let's figure if there's 50. Let's say figure you're married and you have sex once a week. There's 50 weeks in a year. So that means having sex, you would only lose a year for every 6.5 years worth of sex. And let's say you don't start having sex until you're 20. Linda says, I would say to hell with it and do it anyways. There you go. Words of advice. Yeah, so if you had sex, you would only lose a few years off of your life if you had still had sex 1 day a week. However, if you knew that, you might slow down to once every couple of weeks if you knew you were taking. Then again, who knows how long you're going to live? You might get hit by a bus tomorrow. There's all these things that can end your life. Yeah. Allura says, live in the moment, have lots of sex. That's the advice from Allura Star in Maine. Live in the moment and have lots of sex. Philip says, I'm still waiting. What? Tisa says, that is really a stupid question. I can't see. Sweetie's good. Sweetie's sweet. Thank you for asking. So, it's Stupid Question Day, a regular feature of Live with Lorielle New, where I have the Genius Cap on, which allows me to answer any question about any topic in the entire universe with complete accuracy, guaranteed. So I hope you have some questions for the Genius. When Doggy says he has a defibrillator by his bed just in case his heart stops. Because Redhead is a killer. Hey, St. Clinton. St. Clinton says... St. Clinton says, clarification, there's actually 52 weeks in a year. I knew that. I was just rounding off for math purposes. Genius, my butt. What about your butt, St. Clinton? Marcel says, why do superheroes wear their underwear on the outside? I know. Curious question. Why is it necessary to fight crime in your underwear? It's not underwear. It's a super suit. It's a Teflon bullet deflecting super suit. Just looks like underwear. They deflect bullets. Impervious to knives. Yes, the newest movie that came out, the Fantastic Four, apparently is not doing so well in the box office. Appears to be a gigantic flop. And the studio and the director are already in a battle. He said, she said. He said, he said. David Jones says, what have you done that you regret, but are glad you did anyways? Can't think of anything. Regrets? What? Regrets? I can't think of anything. Marcel says, how about starting a talk show on the internet? No, I have no regrets about that. None at all. I can't say that I have any regrets. I can't say that I have any regrets that I'm glad I did anyway. There's probably, of course, as everybody, I've made plenty of mistakes in my life that I wish I could redo, but none of them that I'm glad I did anyways. So, who has questions for the Genius? Any question about any topic in the entire universe, guaranteed accurate. According to me. And tomorrow is Funny Friday, where we share jokes to put everybody in a good mood for the weekend. Always a fun day. St. Clinton, how have you been? I hope you've been well. It's probably pretty warm in Las Vegas. If it's 90 degrees here in California, it must be, I don't know, 100 in Las Vegas. Sue says it's 82 where she is. And Tesis won't be here tomorrow. He's going to Woodstock for a weekend concert. Well, I hope you have a great time in Woodstock, Tesis. That sounds wonderful. Sturgis says, I bet Vegas is full of hot women. It is. You should go there. St. Clinton can attest to that. In fact, I think everybody should move to Las Vegas when they retire. Yeah, you know, Allura, maybe you should move to Las Vegas too. Allura, Sam, Sturgis guy. It's hot and warm. They've got buffets. Allura says, no, thank you. I've barely spent any time in Las Vegas. I've been there like twice for a day, so I can't say that I really know it. And Laura says, no way, I don't like hot except for guys. Woohoo! Allura is looking for hot guys. She's single and ready to mingle. If you are in Maine, and you are in your 60s or 70s, you should definitely look up Allura Star. She's on the internet, in case you're wondering. Look up Allura Star, you'll find her. Everybody needs love. Every animal, every human, every animal, everybody needs love and affection and attention. It is a universal need for all animals. You see animals all the time. There's so many videos now. Snuggling and cuddling and St. Clinton says we had 1.5 inches of rain here in the last 2 hours. What? A monsoon in Las Vegas. I didn't know that Las Vegas is in the middle of the desert. I'm shocked. I didn't expect them to get 1.5 inches of rain. That's a lot of rain really quickly. Watch out for flash floods. And Linda says, oh, Linda, yeah. St. Clinton says they get a monsoon every year. Wow, I didn't know that. See, I learn something every day from you, St. Clinton. Well, Linda, I wonder if there's some sort of online senior dating service for people in Maine. Though I know you probably. Linda says yes, and she checked it out, and you know, there's a lot of weirdos and scammers on those things now too. I've been reading articles about that, so maybe that's for the best. Tricksters. Tisa says he's... Tisa says he's going to Yerger's farm. Is that up in Woodstock? Marcel says, would you rather fart really loudly or poop your pants silently? I prefer not to poop my pants, Marcel. And I don't mind farting as long as I live alone. It's only when you're with other people that it's a problem. Fart all you want when you're alone. Hi, Angie! Woohoo! They're just kidding. This is too much information. Too much information. Alright, oh my goodness, it's already 5:47. Where does the time go? Well, I want to thank you guys for an awesome Stupid Question Day. We will be back tomorrow for Funny Friday, where we share jokes to put everyone in a good mood for the weekend. I want to thank you guys for coming to see me. Welcome back, Angie Jonas, Angie Tomlinson now, and St. Clinton. So good to see your faces after so long. Let me say goodbye to everybody, Allure Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and Tisas and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip and Mark Mean and Star Raven and Angie Jonas and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Azra Yusuf and the Cram and Marcel and Jim Dandy and Sturgis Guy and Tisas and House of Dave and Philip Chandler and Sam and St. Clinton and N1QOV and Joe Barney and Bill Knaus and Scott Kimmis and Wing Doggy. Let me make sure I got everybody here. Fred Stapler. Marcel. Woohoo! There's so many people here! You guys are so awesome. St. Clinton. I love you all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Yes, I'll be taking the Genius Cap in for a yearly rotation. It needs a cleaning. I love you. Bye.